happy, amazing, positive, happy Hump Wednesday. Okay, you guys, so welcome back to another brief update in the sugar fasting chronicles of no other than me, Fluffy. So, how am I doing today? Well, I'm going to have to say super fabulous, fragilistic, stupendous, amazing. And excuse the background noise, but I wanted to make this video before 12 midnight because I always am running super late on getting these videos up. I try to do them at the end of the day so I could tell you guys what I went through and how I felt. So, for those out there who are interested in what's up with the Fluffy, okay, so this is what's up. I got together with some vegetables and chopped them up because, you can have vegetables. And I didn't know this going on this protocol. So today was my really first time of experiencing the benefits of the vegetables. So what I did is I chose cauliflower. And I got the cauliflower and I cut it up and made sure that anything I added on it was effective for this protocol. And so I use cauliflower, bell pepper, regular peppers, and some onion and some tomatoes. And I made a fabulous concoction that mimicked and put you in the mind of taco. So what I did is I used that and I used some romaine lettuce and pretended as if it was like a little taco shell. Put the tomatoes and the cauliflower and I ate it and enjoyed it and felt like I was really having something I wasn't having, but it kind of gave you that savory feeling as if you were. So I was like, okay, the fluffy girl tendencies are kicking in because when you focus on what it tastes like, it could be an epic fail. So this time, I adjusted my fluffy girl issues and I adjusted and didn't go for taste and went for what it looks like. And it looked super amazing and it had a phenomenal crunch. And so I was sitting up here feeling like, you know what? It definitely is different, but nonetheless, it worked and it got the job done. So I'm super excited about that. I just keep on finding many things positive to be happy about this protocol. Now, the real proof is going to be in the way in because when I started this situation, I was like, well, you know what? I'm not really hungry. So that's a good thing. But the longer you stay on it, you go through different desires and hungerness of what you want. So I started off just eating one time a day and now I'm still kind of eating one time a day, but I'm taking it and spacing it out. So, for example, if I'm going to have, for example, I had the cauliflower today, and let's say I'm going to have an apple juice or I'm going to have a drink with that, some type of drink that's on the protocol. Okay. And then let's say I'm going to have at least a fruit today. So, that's three items. It would make a consistent meal. But instead of doing that, I'm waking up in the morning on water. And I'm also spacing out just water and in more water. And if I choose to have the lemon cayenne pepper water, I have that first thing in the morning. Okay. And so by the time I get ready to eat, what I do is I'll like, for example, I'll have my cauliflower creation. And then after that, it may be followed with water. And then if I get a little hungry later, I might drink some juice and water together. Um, Water, juice, water. And then after that, if I have to have something else, then I'll choose to go to a piece of fruit. And my fruit of choice is watermelon. Not to mention that it's also cost effective, but I just feel like it's really hydrating me and it makes me feel really super full, like super fast. You don't even have to eat that much. Just a couple of pieces of cubes of watermelon, and it's like, oh my God, I'm just like so majorly blown away in full. So you get the full feeling, and for some people, they like the full feeling. And hey, what can I say? They do not call me extra fluffy for nothing. So I kind of really do like to have that satisfied feeling of that, okay, I'm full. So, so far, so good. I cannot complain. I'm actually even excited to see what the scale is going to say Friday because I don't know, but what I'm hoping is that maybe by some chance it'll say you're out of the 400s, maybe, even if it's on the threshold of 399. That would be amazing. But I guess we're gonna just have to wait and see. So I'm gonna say happy hump Wednesday to you. And this is day 13, and I'm still going strong. And I hope as this journey continues, because it's so brand new, 13 days, but it has been 13 phenomenally amazing days. And it's been so amazing that I haven't really been stressing overly about the situation I told you guys that started like midstream in the day 2 or something or 3 of the journey, tripping with this new owner and this whole landlord situation. He has been so um disappointing, from sending me text messages and deleting what he said, but he said it and he didn't know that I already read it. But I just been playing it cool because at the end of the day, I'm living in a time in my life where I don't like drama and stress. And when I see that somebody's dishonest, I just kind of lose all respect for them, and I don't really care to do any kind of business with them. So at this point, the whole situation is very mutual. I will say that he's probably looking to try to violate my lease so that maybe he would like to make a major profit, and maybe he either wants to be a slumlord and probably try to see if he can ask for way more than what my current contract is on and see if he could get that from somebody else, or he would like for me to be stupid and see if he could get that from me. But knowing the renter's law is that if you're renting a place and you have an active lease that the person purchased the home at the time, knowing that you were an active renter, he is supposed to respect and honor your lease. And the only way that he can rewrite a lease and charge more is if he himself had a expiration in the lease, or he chose to feel that you were breaking your current lease and he wanted to do something like that. So, even though people are renters, they still have renters rights. And so when it's all said and done, I don't have time to get my life stressed and waste off of somebody else's property, whether it is the law or not. I really don't care to tell him how to do what he want to do with his property. I just feel that when it's you come across people and you're renting, you always have that situation where you can wind up getting caught up behind a landlord because it's their property at the end of the day. So that is the downside of being a renter, but at the end of the day, it's also renters' rights. So if somebody wanted to drag their life up in court about a landlord not honoring the law, they could, but that would never be this girl. I got more things to do with my life. It's not going to be spent in nobody's courtroom over somebody's house. It's just not. So that's not even going to be no option for me. The option is going to be to move. The option is going to be to leave. And so I'm just trying to find a place that is acceptable for me and the fam. So, that may take some time. So, anyway, moving on. Day 13, going strong. And this video is going long, but I'm going to come back and talk to you guys again. And we're going to see how we're doing tomorrow. So, wishing you love, peace, joy always. Don't forget to do what it takes to stay connected. So, comment, like, and subscribe. And I will be back to talk to you soon. Wishing you love, peace, joy forever. Bye bye.